Hey, 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 everybody. Good morning to you and welcome to your morning wake up call. Start your day every day right here with us for some motivation and marketing education here with your SNP Social Networking Professionals family. My name is Lisa McKenzie and I am going to be the host for today's video. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my 5x5x5 strategy that'll help you grow your business 10x. So if you're hopping on live, let me know where you're joining us in from. And if you're watching this on a replay, drop me a hashtag replay so I can come back and make sure to give you a shout out later on in the comments. Again, today what we're going to be talking about is our 5x5x5 technique. This is going to help you grow your business. And basically what we're going to be talking about here today are 5 ways for you to connect with 5 new people for 5 days a week every week for 5 weeks. And you're going to see how this is just going to cause your business to explode and put you in a really great place to be adding customers as well as adding team members to you. Now, today is July 1st. It's the first of the month. Most people in network marketing companies were up late last night. Month end, last day of the month is always the day when people are scrambling to make some numbers, maybe make some rank advancements, maybe earn some incentives. And so it's kind of like you are like running to the finish line, running to the finish line on the last day of the month. And then you wake up the next day and it's the first and it's like a brand new day. So because today is July 1st, I want to issue a little bit of a challenge for you guys. And my challenge here is to take advantage of this 5x5x5 technique that we're going to talk about today to set you up for some real success in your business within the next 90 days or so. Now, basically, the 5x5x5 challenge is helping you find new ways to connect with at least 5 people a day. 5 new ways to connect with at least 5 people each day for 5 days a week. I don't care what days they are, Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever you choose, for the next 5 weeks. Now, we know in network marketing that it typically takes about 90 days for people to kind of move through their process of deciding whether or not they want to move forward in your business. When you're talking about customers, it's not quite so long, but typically for people to come on and join you in the business is about 90 days. So if you're working on this for the next 5 weeks, then at the end of 5 weeks, we're going to be a little bit into August, and you'll be setting yourself up for a really, really strong fall leading up to the holidays. So let's talk about what these 5 new ways to connect with people are. The most important thing to remember about connecting with people is being authentic. Remember, our whole goal is to cause people to know, like, and trust you. So when you're connecting with them, one of the most important things for you to remember is to make it about that person. It's not about you. It's not about wanting them to buy a product or join your team or trying to sell them something. It really is just about them. So if you can keep that in mind as you're going forward, it's going to help you a lot. So my number 1 new way for you to connect with 5 people a day is phone calls. Guys, here's what I'm finding is going on right now. People have been stuck at home a lot. I realize in some different areas of the world and our country and different states that we're in, people are getting out a little bit more, but for the most part, people are still sticking pretty close to home and spending lots and lots of time with their family. Now, what I'm finding is when I pick up the phone and call somebody, they're answering the phone. They actually want to talk to other people, which is awesome, right? They want to talk to people other than in their family. So phone calls are the best way for you to connect with people right now. And this can be anyone. It can be friends, it can be family, it can be coworkers that you maybe haven't seen for a while. It can be people from your tennis group or your children's soccer team or whatever it is. But just pick up the phone and call people. If you want to make 5 phone calls a day, that's great. It's kind of a lot because these should be, maybe 10-minute phone calls or so. So you might mix this up with some of the other techniques that we're going to be talking about, but make those phone calls. And again, just make it about that person. Just check in. How are they doing? What's been going on? What's their household like with all this? What are their thoughts about everything? Do they need anything? What can you do to help them? So just drop me a number one down below if you're finding that when people call you, you're actually picking up the phone and answering, where maybe 6 months ago you might have not answered or shot them back a text or something like that. Number one best new way to connect with your 5 people is with a phone call. Number two best new way for you to connect with 5 people. Remember, we're trying to get 5 a day for 5 days a week for 5 weeks. So number two, great way to connect with people. Facebook is so kind to us. Every day, Facebook gives us a list of everybody who's having a birthday that day. And guess what? People love it. It makes people feel so special when you reach out to them and wish them a happy birthday. And I really encourage you to make your birthday message a little bit different, not just happy birthday. But make it a little bit different and say something kind of, friendly and warm that makes them feel a connection. Happy birthday, Carla. I hope you have a really great day and year ahead. Or I'm sure your family is spoiling you. Or may all your wishes come true. So, hey, Brittany, how are you today? So make your birthday message on people's Facebook wall something a little personal. Use one of the backgrounds on it or add like a nice festive photo to it so it stands out and it's memorable. And I want you to take this birthday message just one step further. Go into Facebook Messenger and actually leave that person a voice message. Hey, Carla, good morning. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great day. I'm sure you're doing something fun and exciting. And just let that person know that you're thinking of them. Voice messages and Messenger really stand out. People love to hear it. And this is really going to go far to helping you connect with people. So that is your second new way to connect with people to make sure you're keeping this rolling along. Now, the third way that you can connect with people in a new and different way is with their Facebook stories. Just drop me a comment, a number 3 down below, if you use Facebook stories right now, either personally or for your business, or if you're looking at people's Facebook stories. Facebook stories are a great way because it's people's way of kind of just giving even little snapshots, even more so than a Facebook post would be, into what their day is like and what they're doing. And when you go in and look at people's Facebook stories and comment or message them, you're creating another connection. They know that you're paying attention to what they're doing, and so they automatically become curious about what you're doing. So using Facebook stories, watching Facebook stories, replying to Facebook stories is a great way for you to connect. That's our third way for you to connect with people. Trying to do this with 5 people every day. This makes it pretty easy, doesn't it? It only takes a few minutes to go in and check this stuff out. Now, my fourth way for you to connect with people, I'm actually going to kind of wrap 4 and 5 a little bit together because I want to talk to you for a minute about your avatar. Do you have an avatar? Drop me a number 4 in the comments if you've already formed an avatar. If you're part of our free coaching group, Social Networking Professionals, then you may have learned already about the concept of creating your avatar. The avatar is the concept that who is your ideal person to do business with? Who's your ideal customer? Or who is your ideal person that you want to have on your team? So once you've created this avatar, this profile of who your ideal person is, your number 4 and 5 ways of connecting have to do with that. Number 4, go over to LinkedIn. Think about your avatar. Who is the perfect person that you want to be doing business with, customer or teammate? And think about what industries those people might be working in. And just use LinkedIn to find those industries. Maybe it's insurance. Insurance could be something where there's a lot of people that are interested in your opportunity or your product, depending on what it is. Just reach out to some of those people and just, comment. Hey, I see we connected on LinkedIn. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. We connect on LinkedIn. I'm just wondering, how's your industry? How has the insurance industry been affected by COVID and the pandemic? And just get a conversation going with them around that. Odds are good they're going to ask you, how's your business been affected by this? and you'll have the opportunity to do that. But remember, you want to start out by making this about them, not about you. So you're just asking about their industry and their business. So use that avatar, that profile of the person that you want to be doing business with to connect you using LinkedIn by industry or by profession. Now we're going to keep with that avatar, that ideal person you want to be doing business with. What's the profile of that person? Let's think for a minute. And again, if you're in our Social Networking Professionals free coaching group, you've learned a little bit about this. Let's think about Facebook groups. What Facebook groups might those people be joined in on? You want to find Facebook groups where your ideal customer, your ideal prospect, your ideal team member prospect may be a member, and you want to go join those Facebook groups. Now you have got a huge audience of potential customers or prospects to connect with, to interact with, to comment on. So you want to spend some time every day going through those Facebook groups that you've joined and just comment on people's posts. Just comment to them, make sure you tag them in your comment when you comment back, or post yourself. Come up with some engaging questions about what is relevant to that group or to your ideal prospect or customer, and make sure you use those backgrounds to really make your post stand out. So create some engagement in there, and just find a way to connect with people within those groups. And again, this is going to happen very organically. Now, when we're talking about connecting with people, this doesn't mean that you're going to find 5 people every day, 5 days a week to go and hit up with your opportunity or your product. This just means that you are going to find 5 people a day to start forming some kind of connection with. Because remember, when you're being your authentic self, this builds over time. You've got to give these people time to know, like, and trust you. So let me know in the comments down below. How about comment "I joined" if you have used this approach of Facebook groups to connect with people and to form new potential business relationships, whether they're customer or prospects. Remember that avatar, who your ideal person is. So those are your 4 and 5, LinkedIn professions and Facebook groups, 4 and 5 new ways to connect with 5 people a day, 5 days a week for the next 5 weeks. So that's my challenge for you. Let me know what you think about this. Drop me a comment below. Let me know I'm in if you're going to take on this challenge and do it for the next 5 weeks. So you'll be setting yourself up really for the next 90 days of growth in your business, whether it's customer growth or new team member growth. Either way, you're going to find some value there. So I hope that this message was of value to you today. 5 by 5 by 5. 5 new ways to connect with 5 people a day, 5 days a week, for 5 weeks. You're going to grow your business 10x. If you found some value here, just drop me a hashtag value below, or even just a little heart. I'll take those too. We can always use a little loving. Just drop a message below and let me know you found some value. And make sure you join us here every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for your morning wake-up call. And of course, if you haven't already joined our free coaching group, Social Networking Professionals, just drop a comment down below and let me know that, and we'll make sure to get you the link to join in that group. Thanks so much, guys. Hope you have a great day.